Hello, the pee that was running down my leg, and everyone knew it was B. Testing. Oh, what's cracking, mother truckers around the gosh dang world? Outlaw back here. Another gosh dang video. As promised, today is the gosh dang day. If you don't know by now, we just released our brand new spanking Outlaw Mint and our brand new spanking Outlaw Wintergreen. Actually, on Monday, I did a review on our Outlaw Mint, which just happens to be, in my opinion, probably the greatest mint out there because we add a little bit of sweetness, you know? We add a little bit of less boringness and to what all the other mint companies do out there, to what all the other companies do with their mint, you know? We did our own little switcheroo and gave you what we think you want, at least what I like, and we'll see if you guys dig it as well. And today is when we're doing Outlaw Wintergreen review. This is what most people have been wanting to see, is the Wintergreen, because I'm pretty sure it's proven that the most popular flavor of dip of all time is wintergreen. How did that become a thing? I don't know. That's the crazy thing, is like wintergreen wasn't a thing back in the Dizzy, man. It was like, hey, we got, we got snuff and like our original flavor, and that's about it. And then like Happy Days had like a raspberry that was like the first ever like flavored dip, you know, back in the 80s. But it's crazy, man. Times have changed, man, and as the future of dip, like we like to say here at Outlaw, we think that this wintergreen is the most actual wintergreen tasting dip that there is. Because if you really think about it, with a lot of other brands, and don't get me wrong, other brands' wintergreens are good. They've been perfecting them for a long time. I'm not here to bash other companies, right? But when you taste their wintergreens, does it really taste like actual wintergreen, like the actual flavor of wintergreen? It's a little hard sometimes. Some of them do, or more so than others, but some of them it's very like, you know, you get the tobacco in there, so it changes the flavor a little bit. And actually, it's really hard to flavor tobacco. One, we're tobacco free, so we don't have to worry about that. It's very easy for us to add our flavoring because we're not a tobacco-based product. So it makes it really easy for us, and that's why our flavors are so crazy and so good and taste very, very similar to what we're actually trying to make them taste like. So when it says wintergreen on the can, we want you to actually taste wintergreen, and that's what you get in this. Dude, why am I even jaw-jagging, son? Jaw-jagging, jaw-japping, whatever the tits I'm trying to say. I don't know, man. All I know is I want a gosh dang dip. PDS at home with me, baby. And if you guys don't know by now, Mint and Wintergreen are live as you're watching this right now, man. So I hope you guys are putting in a lipper with me, man. This kind of feels old school, man. I feel like I'm putting a dip in with my friends, man. So here's a look at the can, dude. Here is Outlaw Wintergreen, all right? The good old green. So we've got the woods in the background, and what I like to say in the marketing of this guy is you taste the woods with this. I don't know if that's a good thing. It's not like you're gonna be tasting bear shit or anything like that, but you're tasting the pines, man. You're tasting the majestic juice that comes out of the freaking bark of those trees. You know what I'm saying? We gathered all of that within the forest and we put it in this gosh dang can, and that is what you get in Outlaw Wintergreen, son. I hope you guys freaking dip it, son. Here she freaking blows. Oh boy, all right, I've already dipped about half this can. I've been dipping this stuff every day for, I would say, 2 months now, trying to perfect this, and it's been perfected for a couple weeks now, so I've been dipping it quite a bit. First hint you get right at the beginning. So first thing you get is a little bit of darkness, right? Now me, when it comes to wintergreen dips, I like the darker wintergreen flavors of dip, okay? I don't like it when, for instance, I was a big Copenhagen dipper for a long time, which is not really a dark wintergreen whatsoever. Now, Copenhagen came out with their smooth wintergreen, which is a darker wintergreen now, right? That's a little option that they give you. Same that Grizzly gives you. They got their regular wintergreen and they got their dark wintergreen, which, you know, I don't know what they do, but, you know, they say, okay, it's dark fire-cured tobacco to give it that dark flavor. With this, you get a little bit of hint of that darkness on the sniffle. When you first smell it, you know, you get just a bit of hint of darkness. But then what overpowers the darkness is the wintergreen sweetness. When I talk about that sweet nectar that comes out of the freaking bark of them trees, that's what you get right there, son. Now, I understand from most of you that, and I'm the same way, most of you, what you guys like the most about a wintergreen dip is the burn, okay? And you get that with this. Finally, you know, everybody's like, I just wish there was a burn. I wish there was a burn. Well, our mint and our wintergreen definitely give you a little bit of that burn that you like. But with the burn comes a little bit of sweetness after it. I'm already talking about what it tastes like because I know, because I've been dipping it. But let's go ahead and just get us a freaking fatty in here, man. And this is a juicy gosh dang can. Let's just throw in a gosh dang gum gasher right here, son. Cheers, folks. Here's to the gosh dang new dip, son. The OGs, baby. That was a fatty, man. Golly. That is the one. Gosh. Makes you want to talk different. Man. Holy crap, man. I'm one of the 7 dwarfs now from the frickin' Snow White forest. Put in that wintergreen. I taste the wood, son. Golly. Oh yeah, mud jug of the day, Cryptek Pontus mud jug, dude. This one right here is one of my freaking favorites. I should have done this in the mint video. Look how good those two go together right there. Golly, man. Make one that's green, mud jug. Come on now, I need one for the wintergreen. Oh yeah, baby. Golly, that's good. Okay, now, it's kind of funny because as soon as this dip hits your lips, you get a little bit of that burn like I was talking about, right? But then you start to get, especially if you're a dipper and you've tried a lot of other products before. Do I dip in my face, man? I ain't got nobody to tell me. I apologize. Hey, look at that merch, dude. Ain't deer cap? Come on now. Backwoods Badass. We're kicking it old school today. You guys know where to go if you like this freaking merch, son. Link is in the description box. Outlawmerch.com. Appreciate you, man. Help me feed my dog Banjo. And, you know, my wife comes in second on that aspect, but we can talk about that freaking later. Yeah, dude, it's my new freaking favorite hat. I ain't taken it off since we released it, son. Come on, man. Any John Deere fans? Well, if you ain't, it ain't a John Deere cap. It says eat deer, so there you go. Best of both worlds. So, like I was saying, the first thing you feel after you get a little bit of that burn is if you're a seasoned dipper, right? If you've tasted other things like Copenhagen Grizzly, Skull, for instance, is you start to get hints of each and every single one of those. So like right when I put this in my lip, I'm like, oh, I taste a little bit of, what is this, Copenhagen Wintergreen? Like I'm doing a blindfold test or something, you know? Oh, I get a little bit of Copenhagen Wintergreen. Oh, I get a little bit of Grizzly Wintergreen, you know? And then it mellows itself out and gives you that Outlaw Wintergreen, man. Yeah, baby. We like to call our stuff lip candy, and that's what you get, son. You start freaking, as soon as that juice starts coming out of them leaves, man, it is good. Man, you get that freaking wintergreen sweetness, which you do not get a lot in tobacco, because when you mixed flavors with tobacco, you don't really get sweetness, okay? You get more bitterness out of tobacco, which some people like. I did too. I mean, I dipped for a long freaking time, you know what I'm saying? Man, I feel like I'm allergic to dip or something, because every time I put in a dip, actually, anytime I do anything, my nose freaking itches. I think it's just because I got long nose hairs, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? I need like a nose trimming company to hit me up or something. What I'm trying to say is that our wintergreen, Outlaw Wintergreen, is our unique take on a wintergreen flavor. It's going to be, I mean, honestly, to some of you guys, it's going to be like, oh yeah, it's just wintergreen, you know? But to me, I'm so little, I don't know, all these little tiny notes hit me, you know? I'm like the sommelier of dip, you know? I don't really know much about whiskey and wine and all that kind of stuff. I like it, you know, cigars, but dip, I can just give all the freaking notes. So it's to the normal dipper, maybe it's just a regular wintergreen dip and you dig it and that's about it, you know, and it's tobacco free, you like that, you're gonna subscribe on outlawdip.com, you know, you're good with it. But when I'm trying to explain it to somebody, it's, you know, I believe this wintergreen is very unique in that this wintergreen actually tastes like wintergreen. Like an actual wintergreen flavor. What is an actual wintergreen flavor? You know, I don't know. What is, you know, what is wintergreen? What is wintergreen flavoring? Gum? You know, where did wintergreen, where did that taste come from? Is it a version of mint? What is it, you know? Take a wintergreen or what is it, a lifesaver? Yeah, like a wintergreen lifesaver or something like that. Or a wintergreen piece of gum and you compare it to Copenhagen Grizzly, it doesn't really taste like that. It's got a It's got a bitterness to it because of the tobacco leaf. With this, you actually, like, legitimately get that wintergreen taste. Taste the woods as soon as it freaking hits your lips, son. You get that tree nectar, son. This is what it should be called, man. Outlaw tree nectar. But I think the most important thing for me to bring up about this wintergreen is the sweetness that you get on the back end that stays in your mouth the whole time, which I love. It took a while to perfect that because I don't like it when a dip just sits there and it only juices up when I want it to, I guess. Like I have to suck the juice out of it to like make my mouth taste like that, you know? Because sometimes when you just put a dip in and you just let it sit there and I'm talking like I am now, I don't taste it until I like, you know? I want it to be while I'm talking, I'm tasting the flavor, you know? And you get a little bit of freaking tree nectar that just comes out every time you're freaking talking and it just slowly releases itself, which I love, which took a long time to perfect, but I think we freaking did it, man. So there you freaking have it, dude. Outlaw Wintergreen. I cannot wait for you guys to try this. It's been a long gosh dang time, man. You guys been wanting wintergreen for freaking years. Dude, wintergreen and mint to me are the most important flavors we've probably ever released because they are so prevalent in other companies. We wanted to make sure that ours meet the standards, or in our opinion, is better and actually tastes like what they're supposed to. I don't really understand some of these other tobacco-free companies that use mint leaf and they have a wintergreen flavor, but all it really does is taste like mint because you're using mint leaf as your base. So if you guys don't want that and you actually want a true wintergreen taste, try this for yourself, man. Wintergreen and mint, officially up, outlawdip.com. Not trying to promote it too much, just trying to tell you guys, it is up, man. Wintergreen, taste the woods. This mint, dude, breath of fresh air, son. There you freaking have it. There's the two officially up for y'all. And I want to let you guys know as well, I said I was going to announce this today. I've already said it before, but our subscription platform is officially live. So let's say you are a big wintergreen guy and you want freaking a wintergreen can for every day of the month and you want it to recurring come to your door every single month without having to worry about it. We finally have our subscription platform up. You can cancel it any single time. You can choose how many times a month you want it. You can get it weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. It's all up on the website. Check it out for yourself. But the most important thing about it is if you sign up and you subscribe, you get 20% off, son. You save a lot of gosh dang money signing up and subscribing if you freaking do it. You save quite a bit of gosh dang money. 20%! Every single time, man. If you notice, we just called it mint and wintergreen. In my opinion, I just wanted to call them mint and wintergreen because I didn't want people to get confused. You know, some people get confused with Lucky Lipper or a yellow blend because they don't know what it tastes like. They got to read our description page, you know? Or you just look at the can and you see pineapples on it or whatever. But like, I didn't want people to get confused with these because they're like the OG flavors, right? But if we did have to name these, you know, mountain mint or wacky wintergreen, I don't know. You guys let me know some in the comments below. And maybe on the next can design we'll do that, but I actually kind of like the name Tree Nectar. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to announce this right here, and there's going to be a lot more announcements coming with this, but starting now, we are doing Outlaw Summer Subscription Giveaway. So starting now, or actually starting at the very beginning, because people have already signed up for the subscription and I didn't even say anything about it yet. So they are entered as well. But if you subscribe to Outlaw Dip, whatever flavor you want, it doesn't matter what flavor it is, doesn't matter. You save some freaking money, 20% off. You are automatically entered to win our summer subscription giveaway, which we are giving away a whole bunch of freaking prizes that I'm going to be announcing over the next couple weeks. And this is going, you got time, man. This is going all the way until the end of summer. But the grand gosh dang prize, the biggest prize that we are giving away, it kind of pains me to say this, but because it is the summer subscription giveaway, because what do you do in summer, man? We like to go outside, we like to go out on the lake, we like to fish, you know what I'm saying? So we are giving away, oh, this is hard to say, man, my personal bow fishing boat. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am giving away my personal bow fishing boat, hooked up with freaking everything from lights to the motor to a fish finder to generators to, I'll probably throw a bow and some arrows in there, a whole bunch of freaking stuff, man. But that's not it. That's the grand prize. We're also going to be giving away a whole bunch of other prizes, like I said, that I'm going to be announcing here in the weeks to come. It ends the last day of summer, which is September 22nd, and that is the day that we are going to be choosing the winner. All you got to do is sign up and subscribe to Outlaw Dip. Whatever flavor you want. If you're a big fan of the wintergreen, hey, subscribe. Get a couple cans a month, get a couple cans a week, get 100 cans a month. We don't care. That's the dealio on that. A lot of going on over on Outlaw Dip, and make sure to hit us up on Instagram at Outlaw Dip Co. We're doing a lot of announcements and stuff over there as well. Anyways, y'all, I love you. Thank you guys so much for the support. That's my review on Outlaw Wintergreen. I can't wait for you all to try it. Guys, don't forget, hit me up, tag me in photos when you guys get your dip. Freaking, if you guys want to put up a review on YouTube, go right ahead, man. You don't have to ask my permission to do a freaking review of Outlaw Dip. Do it, man. And send me the link. I'll comment on it. I'll like your video. I'll subscribe to you, dude. We need more dippers on this platform, bro. Back at the Dizzy, when I started making videos, freaking 13, 14 years ago, we had thousands of people making videos on dip. Now, I feel like there's like 4. So, I don't know, man. Get your videos out there, y'all. I appreciate you. And, yeah. Hey, man. I reckon I'll see you on the dip side. Keep it ill, Billy. Holla.